Check out nothing.
Let's get it.
Super Bowl weekend, baby.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I better hit this 25 leg parlay I just put in. That's gonna win.
What?
That's gonna win me $500,000 off a $10 bet.
You said a 25 leg parlay?
25 leg. I bet the Super Bowl. I bet the World Series. I bet the 2 NBA games. I bet a boxing match. I bet a whole bunch of shit on this parlay. I ran this joint up to like 500 stacks. Let me see if I can hit this joint for $10. Come on, FanDuel.
Wow. Shameless plug of FanDuel. But while we plugging, let's get into Times Square, man. I saw you was outside.
Hey, man. Yeah, we like to do. We like to get active.
Billboard boys strike again.
Billboard boys strike again. We like to get active. You know, shout out to the Marriage Pass Tubi. You know, we was out there doing what we do best. We had a great episode, so I figured, why not? We might
Shout out to Brianna Cole, the whole cast and crew of the Marriage Pass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
And it was crazy. I gotta say, the people really came out for her because it was like she had people that was fans of the movie that was walking up to her. Excuse me, shit. And just in general, people that were there in Times Square, because Times Square was cracking last night. I mean, you saw it. It was crazy out there last night. So she like got fans while we were out there. It was a look. It was just an incredible situation. So shout out to her for coming up. You know what I mean? With the invite, you know, she came to show love. But we had a great time, man. We shut Times Square down as we always do. And now we here.
Sir.
And now we here.
Shout out to everybody on their egg. And if it's a Marriage Pass too, look out. Your guys might be in it. You know what I'm saying?
You already know. Or at least narrating the book, the audio book.
Yeah.
At least narrate.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, what's happening? It's Super Bowl Sunday, my nigga.
Hey, I mean, we gonna get a proper introduction to Super Bowl Sunday.
Hold on, let's be clear. It's Super Bowl Sunday in Vegas.
Absolutely.
But we'll get into that. What's up? This your boy M. Davis and A. This is the Riding Out All Day podcast. And of course, I got my nigga. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You already know it's your man Wayne St. Patrick, aka Ghost, aka one half of the Billboard Boys of the legendary Riding Out All Day podcast. Let's get it.
Super Bowl Sunday.
You getting active? I know you getting active today.
I mean, I was a little active last night, but it was a different type of active. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. What is it looking like out there though? Like what's the temperature out there in Vegas? Like what's the ambiance? What's the energy like out there?
I mean, being that we ain't never had a Super Bowl in the city,
yeah,
we ain't never had a stadium in the city. It's a bunch of firsts. It's the most expensive Super Bowl ever in NFL history. It's a vibe. The city lit.
I heard they had like suites as much as $30 million for the Super Bowl.
Yes, I think the cheapest ticket you could buy was like $5,000-6,000.
That's wild.
Cheapest.
That's wild.
I think the most expensive was what, 8-9 million.
And you talking about just like seat tickets, like seats,
yeah,
like a seat.
Nosebleeds.
Not for $8 million. You talking about $5,000 for the nosebleeds, but like the $8 million is not a suite. It's just a ticket.
Yeah, just seats.
That's wild.
You know them suites and all that. You know, just depend on where you're sitting at. But shout out to the Raiders.
What's that called? Clear. What's that? It's called Reliant Stadium. Ain't that what it's called?
Allegiance.
The joint look crazy from the outside. Like that joint look like a vibe. It look like it's gonna be turned up in that joint.
Oh, it's gonna be. And you know, I will say now, it hasn't been no crime, no violence towards no rappers, no entertainers, no podcasters. So, you know, when you come to Vegas, you safe. You safe, baby. You safe.
Yeah, that's something that's just new in the last couple of years because niggas get their face shot off in Vegas fucking around out there. They body knocked out their socks fucking around out there in the damn strip fucking around. But shout out to Vegas doing it big. You know what I mean?
I could have swore I saw this nigga Usher.
Man, is
Could
is
have
it
swore.
is it me or is Ush giving MJ vibes these days? Like I saw the Super Bowl commercial doing where he got lost, and they show like at the end he be like hanging out the sunroof, and they be riding to the stadium. He got the glitter jacket on. I'm like,
Yeah, that's just you.
I,
That's just you. That's just
nah,
you.
nah.
But let's be clear. Being that you brought this up,
Go ahead.
this is one of my Usher Super Bowl predictions. That's crazy that you brought that up.
Go ahead.
But I have a Super Bowl prediction that Usher is going to try to do some MJ shit.
I mean, why wouldn't he though? I mean, the fact that he had the sparkling jacket on was what gave it away for me. Like he really is in his bag, and as he should be. You know, I'm never going to put anybody close to or over Mike. But if there was somebody I had to mention, it would be Usher. Usher is that nigga.
Yeah, I
He's that nigga.
disagree.
Who
I disagree.
who better than Usher? Who would you put closer to
Super Bowl
Mike?
performances?
No, no, no,
Or
no,
you
no.
mean
Well, he ain't do the performance. I'm talking about as far as an artist that we seeing that gives you the vibes of Michael Jackson. I would think it would be Usher. He
vibes?
the vibes. And I'm not saying it's close. I'm not saying
Nobody.
it's close. That's why I said is I'm not saying it's close.
Nobody.
But if I had to pick, Usher got hits. Usher is he doing his thing.
Hold on. So let me get to my theory. So
Go ahead.
I feel like Usher, went in and did the, biggest Super Bowl halftime shows of all time.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. I saw Usher, Taraji P. Henson, and Lil Jon was looking for him in the casino. You
Yeah.
see the ads they running. So I want to say I feel like Usher is not going to start the Super Bowl at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to pop up somewhere and then pop up at the Super Bowl. It's
Kind of
you
like
feel me?
how Mike did it. How Mike, yeah,
Exactly.
no, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no
Exactly.
doubt,
But
no doubt.
since we on Usher, what you think the first song popping off gonna be?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It gotta be yeah. It gotta be yeah. Yeah, it's like the biggest record of Usher when you think about getting the party started. It's Lil Jon and Usher and Ludacris. I don't see it no other way. I don't see it no other
Mm.
way. I can't think of no other song that I could just be like, this is the first song he gonna sing. And his set
Yeah.
is 15 minutes. So this is gonna be the longest set in Super Bowl history.
You don't think Oh My God's starting it?
No, no way, no way. Oh my God's the shit. And he already did that at the Super Bowl. Remember, he did that with the Black Eyed Peas. So that wouldn't be the first song. It's definitely gonna be a record that's uniquely his, because you remember, Oh My God is him and the Black Eyed Peas. So yeah, even though you got Lil Jon and Luda on it, that's Usher. When you think of yeah in the club with my homies, you think of Ush. So that's definitely over under. If we could
Oh
bet
yeah,
that on,
yeah, yeah.
if we could bet that on FanDuel, I'm betting that all day. That the first song is gonna be yeah,
Now that
absolutely.
you now that you said that, you're right because Ludacris and Lil Jon are looking for Usher
Yeah,
right now.
exactly, exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be the first song.
We know my boo's getting played because Alicia Keys is gonna be there.
Do you feel like it's gonna be some surprise guest that he may pull out the box that we ain't heard about? Like Usher got a lot of collabs over the years.
I know one that was set the Twitter verse and the Instagram verse on fire would be if Justin Bieber came out and
Yeah, that would be crazy.
did some shit with him.
You know what would be crazy if him and Chris Brown did their record too. Chris Brown came out, that would be nuts.
Yeah,
That would blow the
he ain't
stadium
gonna
up.
he ain't gonna bring Chris Brown out.
I don't think so either. I ain't got him doing that. I'm just saying if that happened, that would be crazy.
Image wise, a surprise guest. I mean, if he was gonna bring a surprise guest out, shit. You know what? He is gonna bring a surprise guest. So it's gonna be some old motherfucker.
Like
Respectfully.
like who? Who old that he got it right with Monica Slow Jam or some shit like that.
Nah, it might be some crossover shit. Cause they gotta fuck with the white audience too. So somebody, and you
Well,
know
I mean
what?
Taylor
I
Swift
think
there.
I think Justin Bieber coming out.
Well,
I'm a
that,
double down on Bieber.
all right. So we got two predictions so far. So yeah, it's the first record. Justin Bieber's gonna be the surprise guest. What else we
Uh,
got? What else we got?
you, do you think? Oh yeah. What's the song? Cause baby tonight. What is that?
I know what you're talking
Cause
about. Why I
then,
can't
then,
think of that?
then, then, actually, you know what? I think that's gonna be the first song.
Nah, not at all, yo. Nothing is bigger than yeah.
All right, all
Nothing.
right, all right, all right, all right,
Nothing. It's not even
all right.
close.
But do you start with your big song?
Yeah, absolutely. You get the crowd crazy. What did Michael Jackson start with? Jam, it ain't. That was the single right then. That was him. Michael Jordan was in the video. Yeah, you started off just go crazy, get the crowd going nuts, and then Usher got so many hits that you start with your biggest, but as the hits be belting out, when you sing, you make me want to leave one with, throw that into the medley, then you hit him with the you don't have to call. It's just so many records he got that he could just hit
I
him with.
think I also think now that I'm thinking about it, since we're going back to MJ, I think that nigga gonna be on top of the fucking stadium.
That would be crazy.
Pre-recorded, but the weather been bad, so I don't know if they was able to pull it off. But
Yeah, you said it was raining out there. Well, in the
yeah, the
damn
weather.
Pepsi, in the damn the Super Bowl ad, the nigga was in the damn fountain performing, so maybe he'll give a fuck about the rain.
Hmm.
The nigga was performing in
Uh,
a fountain.
let me see what else we got on Usher. Nice and slow. You think that get played?
I don't. Yeah, no, I do. Cause 7 o'clock on the dot. That's legendary. Like everybody would sing that because everybody knows that lyric. So yeah, I would
What?
I would give
Nice
that a
and
yes.
slow, or Let It Burn?
Damn. If I had to pick, I would pick nice and slow, but I think Let It Burn might be the one that gets done because it's from the Confessions album. Most people, you got to be a true Usher fan to know Nice and Slow, even though it was a huge record. It's from the '90s, but you got to be you know Let It Burn way more than you know Nice and Slow. Even though Nice and Slow got one of the greatest lines ever, 7 o'clock on the dot of my drop top, cruising the street. Oh, no, he definitely singing Nice and Slow because in the commercial, they said, "Where's Usher?" They said, "What time is it?" And they said 7 o'clock. I said, "Well, he's probably cruising the streets." So yeah,
Uh,
that might
or you might have just unlocked another prediction.
go ahead.
Maybe Usher is performing riding down the street, riding down the strip, and then he pops up at the Super Bowl.
Yo, if Usher performs on the road, that would be the biggest cosign to the Riding Out All Day podcast ever. So shout out to Usher for shouting us out without even saying a
Uh,
word. Absolutely.
uh, what else we got on Ush? Vegas theme. So his residency out here. You think he gonna try to keep it in that same residency where he come out roller skating and
Oh
all
yeah,
that
he
shit?
definitely gonna throw the skates on for sure. I absolutely got him with some skates on at some point in the show. Absolutely.
Over under. He busts his ass.
I'm gonna give him the over that he gonna keep it cool. He ain't gonna fall. I ain't got him
Uh,
falling.
Under he busting his ass.
Yeah,
No, no, no. That mean you want the under. That mean you want the under.
oh, well, he
So,
ain't gonna bust his ass. So you going
yeah,
over? You saying he gonna
I'm
bust his
taking I'm
ass?
taking the over. He
All
busting
right,
his
all
ass.
right. I'm gonna say Usher gonna keep it smooth. He gonna keep it G.
Do you think he brings out the chick with the stripper pole performance at the shows?
Nah, not at the Super Bowl.
No.
Not at the Super Bowl, no. They try to keep that shit super PG-13, especially after the Janet and Justin thing. You remember how that went down. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, he. I don't got him bringing out the stripper pole chick. Nah, I'm gonna give the over on that he doesn't do that.
Anything else we got on Usher?
No, I think that's about it. I think it's gonna be one of the greatest halftime shows ever. Nothing comes close to a Trump's mic. Like I want to be clear in saying that, but I think this might be one of the best that I've ever seen or witnessed. Like, with the exception of who had a great, real quick, who next to Mike would we say had the second best halftime show to this point?
Beyonce, Whitney Houston.
Whitney didn't perform halftime. She sung the
Oh,
national anthem.
my bad.
Yeah.
Brittany. I said Brittany. Let me see. Beyonce shit was on fire. Dre and whatchamacallit last year. Dre, Snoop, Eminem was
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
Prince.
I got Usher being better than everyone you just named.
Okay.
The only one I feel like he can't top is Mike. That's it. For obvious reasons. But I feel like he'll top all of them.
Stay tuned.
We'll
We'll
see.
see. Jermaine Dupri popping out.
I would think so. I kind of would give JD cause to pop out. Yeah. I feel like he's there, if nothing. But I feel like he could pop out for a second.
No, I'm talking about on stage.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I feel like he could pop out on stage for a second.
So I got Ludacris coming out. We
Lil
we
Jon,
got Lil Jon,
Alicia
Alicia
Keys.
Keys,
Justin
Got
Bieber. You said Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. It got to be one more, and somebody old. It's gonna be an old collabo.
Oh no.
Ice Spice? No, I'm joking.
You
I'm joking.
crazy.
I'm joking. Damn, who Ush fuck with tough though? Maybe a baby face? Or nah.
Babyface old ass and coming out on that damn stage. No way.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to Ush. We're gonna see what happened. Uh,
Who's singing
what
the
you?
national anthem? Do we know that?
That's a good question.
Let me see. Let me
That's a
see.
very good question. While you
Who's
look
singing?
that up, Super Bowl commercials. I ain't seen no previews either, so I'm kind of hyped about that.
Yeah, I'm excited, especially last year. I feel like last year was the first year I got back into the Super Bowl commercials. I feel like it had been a while that I paid attention to them. But that Tubi, shout out to Tubi, that Super Bowl commercial they had last year fucked me up. So not knowing who got a Super Bowl commercial this year got me wondering, with Tubi busting out the box the way they did and kind of bringing that Super Bowl commercial game back, because the Super Bowl commercial game kind of died for me in years previous to it. So
Do we get a Jay-Z sighting?
I mean, you can't miss his hair.
So you think, he gonna get some Super Bowl TV time?
Absolutely, they're gonna have his dumbass haircut somewhere on the screen at some point. Yeah, he run the halftime show. They definitely gonna show him. Absolutely.
You think Taylor Swift out of here if Kansas City loses?
I don't know. I don't know. He gonna go back to black. Kelsey gonna go back to the black girl after that.
Because the haters gonna hate, 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 hate.
I'll tell you this: Taylor Swift has done wonders for the NFL as a whole this year. Like they need to give her a check for what she's done for them. She ran it up for them this year.
They said that she had just landed from China hours ago, and that she just landed in LA in her private jet, and now she's flying to Vegas.
Damn, must be nice. Why didn't she just land in Vegas?
I think she was switching jets, just fueling up or some shit.
So Reba McEntire is performing the hold up, wait, Post Malone. Wait, what am I looking at?
Reba McEntire and Post Malone sounds crazy.
Yeah, it does. Wait, it say who's singing the national anthem? Yeah, Reba McEntire and Post Malone. What the hell?
They like if we finna have a Usher concert at halftime, we gotta sprinkle a little
We gotta
salt
have
in
some.
this
We
shit.
gotta have some persuasion. We gotta have some of the persuasion up on deck.
We gotta have some unseasoned chicken around here. Nah, shout out to Reba McEntire OG. But didn't something happen with her at the Never mind. Never mind. Uh, over under how many times you think you see Taylor Swift? Over 5?
Man, I was gonna say like 20. She gonna
20.
get. It's the Super Bowl. She gonna get so much camera time. They gotta keep these little white girls entertained all night long. That's a long game. She's definitely getting over 20 camera looks. Absolutely.
Over 20? Fuck no. Under 20.
No, I'm going over.
Under 20. Who scores the first touchdown?
Kansas City, easy, and they're gonna score that shit easy as shit too.
Who scores the first touchdown?
Um, who scores the first touchdown? I think Travis Kelsey. I think Patrick to Travis Kelsey. I think that's gonna be the first touchdown. I think that's gonna be the first
I
touchdown.
think I think Mahomes runs the first touchdown in.
I mean, I wouldn't argue that at all.
Gatorade color.
Orange.
I'm gonna go with this Vegas. It's Crip Blue.
He went with Crip Blue. that's the ignorance talking right there. That's definitely not doing Crip Blue Gatorade color. Dang, Nick, get out of here.
Crip Blue Gatorade. You heard it here first, nigga. We already predicted the score.
Yeah, 31-27 Chiefs.
But I will say this. I ain't
Let's
gonna
do a
lie.
reverse. Well, let's do a reverse prediction. Let's predict the 49ers winning it too. Like, what's the score of the 49ers winning?
This is what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I woke up this morning. For some strange reason, I had the 49ers in the game going under. Like, I woke up thinking that.
Okay.
I know what our score is predicted on the podcast,
Okay.
And I thought about that and I was like, the last time I bet against Kansas City is when I dropped that fuck Chief Keef, fuck the chief of fucking staff, fuck niggas that chief weed, fuck all that.
Chief and weed is crazy. I ain't heard that in so long.
Fuck the chief in command. I can't go against the Chiefs though. So I'm taking the Chiefs, but I don't know about the over and the under though. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like these boys just can't lose at this point.
And not only that, I feel like it might be a blowout.
So you
And the
think 31-27 ain't even going to do it justice? You feel like we called that wrong?
yeah, yeah, and the game might go over. But you know how niggas that bet think they start thinking 30 fucking scenarios in their head. So I don't know. But I am confidently gonna say I think the Chiefs win it.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs winning this, joint. San Francisco ain't got enough for them.
And I think it's going under. So I think I'm gonna take the Chiefs and under. What you think, MVP?
Patrick Mahomes, this is like mini Brady. He's definitely getting another MVP. That's easy.
Man, they finna give it to the white boy.
Who Kelsey?
Yeah,
Man, the only
he
way he
finna
get
show
it,
out. He finna
the
show out.
only way he get it is if they give it to his girlfriend. If they give it to her, then he got it.
Nah,
Like
he finna
she could
show
be
out.
the other MVP.
He finna show out. He finna show out for his girl. He finna show out. Even though I heard there was that Dre's getting plastered last night.
I believe it. Wouldn't you be? I'd be at Dre's getting plastered too if I was getting ready playing the fucking Super Bowl.
I'd get plastered after.
I'd be getting plastered before, after, in between. I'd be getting plastered at halftime. Fuck that. We're at the Super Bowl.
And that's why we're on this podcast. You would have lost
Oh
them niggas
man.
at Super Bowl. You think Odell and Kim K gonna get a sighting?
Yeah, I think so. And I think Kanye gonna lose his shit. I think so.
Speaking of Kanye, how Kanye drop an album and nobody's talking about it? Nobody
Because
cares.
nobody cares.
That's crazy.
Nobody cares. Kanye shot his load and he paused and he done. Like, I
And
mean,
for
Kanye,
and for some strange reason, bro, I keep having Ice Spice visions. Like some Ice Spice is gonna do something at the Super Bowl too. I don't know what. Something's happening at the Super Bowl with Ice Spice. Like
she
maybe she
she is
finna
marketable like that. I mean, I don't doubt it.
maybe she finna pop out with her boyfriend that we've never seen, never heard of. She's never been associated with no guy. Maybe she finna expose that nigga. Maybe she got something going on at halftime. Maybe she coming out with Usher. Maybe she finna do a Super Bowl commercial. Ice Spice is somewhere in the building showing up.
Yeah, I mean, Ice
And it's
Spice
gonna be
definitely.
and it's gonna be some crazy shit to where we like, what the fuck?
All right. Wait, you think Lil Uzi gonna be there?
Nah. Nah. Uh what else did we talk about? We talk about the Super Bowl. We got talked about the score. What else? What else we got?
Did we mention the real quick? I mean, we could backtrack on this, but it's two more things. I just want to ask about this one thing before I talk about the next thing. The Megan Nicki beef. I just wanted to touch on that really, really quickly. Ain't got to stay on it super long, but what did you think about that?
I love it. At least one thing we know is ain't nobody gonna get killed.
Yeah, true. Might be a cat fight, might be a girl fight, but ain't nobody gonna shoot nobody. So
Yeah, so let them rap. And right now, that little beef has ignited a whole bunch of the youngins and the female rappers putting out music. So let's see what it do.
I didn't like Nicki's song at first, but then they remixed it, put another beat on it. That shit's fire. When they put that second beat on it, that shit just went up 10 levels for me.
My thing is she put it out trolling.
She
You know what I'm
did.
saying? Like how you troll a song and it hit number one. Like
That is
you
crazy.
feel me?
That
Like
joint did hit number one. Both of them hit number one too. Like Megan joint hit number one and Nicki joint hit number one. So it just goes to show how people are really,
well
really tapped in
well
with what they got.
Megan's hit number one on Billboard Top 200, which is a very big deal for her. But shout out to the machine. Shout
Yeah,
out to the machines.
yeah.
Shout out to the machines. But as long as it's rap and uh I honestly, one was a diss, one was a sub, and one was a diss.
I,
I don't
I
think we've seen the end of this.
no, it's just getting started. I didn't particularly like the Megan joint at all. Like it didn't really do nothing for me. And like I said, I wasn't feeling the Nicki joint at first, but then once that beat got switched up, I was like, oh no, this is fire.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like neither one of them.
Well,
I like what it is, but I don't. particularly like either one of them. I feel like both of them was, like I don't know. I feel like it's more to come on that end.
Yeah.
Uh, what about Ice Spice and Lotto?
Didn't who shot a video on who black? I heard about that.
Lotto,
Came to Ice Spice Black and shot a video.
yeah, Sunday service.
That's crazy disrespectful, honestly. I
But
fuck with her.
what I did peep in that video or the screenshot of when she was sitting, I
Uh-huh.
don't know if nobody noticed, but she had Bigfoot shoes on.
Nah, I didn't see that at all. That's
So
hilarious.
I don't know if that was a sub at Megan Thee Stallion,
I mean, I don't see why what else it would be. That's crazy.
but I love it. Get
I, I,
active, ladies.
I
Get
did.
active.
I didn't realize that happened.
These niggas ain't doing nothing but talking about popping pills and killing niggas.
Been getting fake arrested at the Grammys.
Oh, that's that hate. That's that
I'm
hate.
just saying, it is what it is.
Just because Nas lost, that's that hate.
I mean, niggas getting escorted out the Grammys by a security guard is crazy. Talking about they got booked. That's some
No,
wild shit.
that was LAPD.
Oh, was
That
it?
was LAPD. Yeah.
Like
He
security guard to me.
what happened was he pushed one of the security out the way
Yeah.
because the nigga, was in his way. He like, nigga, I just want a Grammy. Get the fuck out of my way. I would have punched the nigga, but anyway, what else we got, man? We got
Yeah. Speaking of LA, you see that statue of the GOAT got unveiled?
yes, sir. Shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant.
Philly in the building. That's what we do.
Yeah, statue dope. I
80,
fucks with the statue.
81-point game. So they said they got two more. They got the joint of him and Gigi. That's going up next. And then they got one of him with the 24. So what do you feel like the 24 statue pose should be or will be?
That's a good question. I forgot what buzzer beater that was when he held the jersey out. I think that was 24.
That was 24.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, that one.
24.
What game was that? Was
They
that
was playing that wasn't. I don't feel like that was a buzzer beater. I feel like when he was like he grabbed the jersey and was like tugging on it. They were playing Denver in the playoffs, and he was like lighting them on fire. And then
that one the Raptors?
no, that wasn't the Raptors. He was playing Denver
Uh,
in the playoffs, and like he was going off on them. And he, they like called timeout. When they called timeout, he just started grabbing on the jersey and going crazy on him.
yeah, because that statue now is a calm one, so the next one will have reaction, feeling, animation in it. And shout out to a nigga getting 3 fucking statues.
Yeah, like
You
who
got to be
does?
a cold nigga.
First of all, who has 3 statues and 2 jerseys retired? Come on,
Nobody.
man. Come on. Ain't nobody close to this boy. I'm sorry. I'm here to just shut the whole fucking conversation down now.
And I heard a lot of people saying the only reason he getting all this and he got 2 jerseys retired because he passed. I think it was gonna happen whether he passed or not. Let's
Well,
be
he was
clear.
going to have 2 jerseys retired regardless. That ain't have they retired his jerseys. He was still alive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he was still alive when them jerseys went to Raptors. Yeah, so that was the thing. That was going to happen regardless.
They was talking about the statues too. I'm like, nah, Kobe would have had 2 statues regardless.
Yeah, maybe not 3, but he would have definitely had 2. I mean, like, I'll say this. I think either it's going to be him shooting a fadeaway or the last championship we won where he jumped on the table and he had his arms spread out and the ball in one hand. He had the hat on, and you see him from behind on the 24. It's either going to be that or him shooting a jumper. They my 2 predictions for what the 24 statue is going to be.
Mm. Okay. Shout out to Cole, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bean Low
It still feel weird when I see a video because sometimes I forget
He did.
he ain't here.
You
Yeah,
he did.
I be forgetting. I liked his wife's speech. That was dope. If y'all got a problem with the statue, tough shit. He picked it. What else we got, man? We hitting the 30-minute mark.
Oh, real quick, did you hear about this Nigerian banker that was flying on his way to Vegas for the Super Bowl and his helicopter crashed? And they were
No,
talking.
damn.
They were talking about how I want to say his name. Hold on, I was looking at it earlier. They were talking about how his bank, like he started off with like a really small bank, but his bank is growing to be one of the bigger banks in the world, like rivaling with Bank of America and all that stuff. And he just ends up dead. Him and his family all crashed in a helicopter on the way to Vegas.
From where?
From Nigeria. They was coming from Nigeria.
In a helicopter?
Well, maybe they weren't coming from Nigeria. Maybe they flew to a certain place and then was flying in the helicopter. But they were in a
Yeah.
helicopter when they crashed. They were on their way to Vegas to the Super Bowl. All of them dead. Yo, can you hear me? Oh, shit, man.
But like I was saying, you can't fly from like LA to Vegas in a helicopter.
And
So,
like I was saying, we can't talk about that type of stuff. You see, they cut me out as soon as I started talking about that shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! They said no, nigga. Don't start with that. But no, yeah, they definitely that it definitely was just weird. Like this big banker boy, and like the video I was watching, they made a point to say like these people are like. And they mentioned Kobe. That's why I brought it up because they mentioned like how these people and when you think about a helicopter, helicopters are prone to crash. They don't always crash, but it's the
you
likelihood.
ever rode in a helicopter?
Hell no, I hate helicopters. Like it's so pointless. They're so fucking loud, stupid. What's the point? Just put me in an airplane or a car. I don't want to be in nobody's fucking helicopter ever. They're too fucking loud. Put me on a Gulfstream jet. I don't want no helicopter. But it's like you would think that these billionaires and millionaires are in like the top of the line, like in even like the helicopters. You would think these was like the 2024 or 2023 or the latest editions with all the technology and navigation and everything you needed so that you could get these people here safe. And the fact that these joints conveniently crash like with these type of people in them, they were looking at it from a standpoint like, you know, was this an accident or like did this really just happen like this? So
Damn. Well, rest in peace to him and the family.
yeah, for
Uh,
sure. For
I
sure.
also want to say this podcast is being recorded at 12:03 p.m. I'm on the West Coast.
3 o'clock,
12
3 o'clock on the East Coast.
12:03 p.m. Sunday, February 11th. This is hours before the Super Bowl. So if any of our predictions come true, don't try to say we recorded this after the fact and dot 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 dot. They don't call me Amsterdamus for nothing.
Yeah, that is Negro Diamonds right there. I cannot front. He is.
And sometimes it's Negro dumbass. But right now, I'm up on my predictions. I'm up. I'm up. Now,
um,
now, if this nigga pull out a Michael Jackson hologram, it's lit.
very different. It's a very different ball game that's about to go on here
It's
if he
lit.
pulls out that shit. But I guess that's pretty much it. But for this,
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here so I can put this shit out. This going out hot. We going out
yeah,
hot. We finna put this bitch out right
right now,
now.
yeah. So get ready and make sure y'all check out that Marriage Pass episode. That's why I cheated. All-Star Weekend bought on live coming up. It's the Riding Out All Day podcast. Super Bowl Sunday. We out this motherfucker.
Roll.